If I was starting to sell on Amazon in 2026, I would not be starting with 500 bucks. But at the same time, I don't think you need to start with something like 10 grand either. My name's Anthony Mancini. I've sold $2 million in the past 4 years on Amazon. And I really started as a small seller. I did not invest tens of thousands of dollars into this business. I grew it to the point where now I'm able to do it full time. But when starting, there is a big misconception on how much money you need to start. And a realistic budget is between $1,000 to $3,000 of an initial investment is a minimum. If you don't have $1,000, I would try to either go work, find a way to just save up some money, and then start with a little bit more. Because the reality is if you start with less than 1,000, you are severely handicapping yourself. This isn't dropshipping where we're trying to sell things that we didn't purchase already. We need to buy things and send them to Amazon, right? So that means there might be 14 to 30 days that you have purchased something and you didn't receive any income for it. And if the credit card statement comes, you need to pay it. So that's why if you start with $500 or $1,000, a product that costs you 20 bucks and you need to buy 10 of them, you already eliminated a fifth of your budget if you have $1,000. The reality with Amazon is you're going to need to eventually get 5, 10, 15 types of products to really spread yourself out like the stock market, so you don't have all your money invested in just 5 products. Something goes bad and you lose a fifth of your money, you're never going to stick out to this business. That's why I suggest 1,000 or 3,000. And even then, once you develop the skill of sourcing and learning how to find products, you're going to see that $3,000 goes by very quick. I had a student, he had $3,000 to start and he wanted to add $3,000 every month with his 9 to 5. And he quickly saw that through a little bit of coaching, he was able to source pretty effectively and he ran out of money. And in fact, every single one of my students hits that point. They run out of money. Everybody has a capital problem. Nobody has a sourcing problem. It seems hard at the start, but I'm telling you, this decision of how much money you're going to start Amazon with is going to play a big role in how you succeed. If you start with $1,000 to $3,000, that is fine. Get the proof of concept. Start making things move. But there will be a reality that you're going to hit your cap and you're going to have to be patient, which is the hardest thing in this business, is staying patient and waiting for inventory to sell so it could come back and not making moves that are going to be destroying your profitability by trying to lower the price to get sales quicker. In reality, you're just hurting yourself and shooting your business in the foot. Over time, if you've invested only 1,000 or 3,000, you need a way to add in more money. So whether that's through your 9 to 5, of course, we're reinvesting all our profits that we're getting from Amazon, but we might need to start thinking about a line of credit or getting some capital somehow. This video is not going to be on debt, but it's how much to start with. But if you don't have at least 1,000, I wouldn't, right? Because there's also softwares that you're going to need. The ones that I suggest in most of my videos are CanFlip, SellerAmp, and Keepa. That's going to run you close to 100 bucks a month. And again, if you're only starting with $500, you're already spending $100 on softwares and you have a 5-month timeline without even purchasing any inventory. So that's why the minimum of 1,000 is going to be there. And the reality is you're not done. You're usually going to have to use the seller board software that's going to cost you like 20 bucks a month. Then you're going to need the repricer that's going to cost you 50 bucks a month. Your average really cost, the subscription cost is $200 a month when you get the ball rolling in this business. And that's just the reality of it. I think a lot of people think that when they start Amazon, they can start with as little as like 500 bucks. Then there's the opposite side that thinks they need 10,000, 20,000. It really is the sweet spot. Obviously, the more money you have, the easier it is going to be for you. That is the secret. If you have unlimited capital and you can buy as much inventory as possible, well, you're going to succeed 100% because you're never going to run out of money. As you source, you're going to build a bigger and bigger inventory pool. You're going to be diversified and your sales figures are only going to go up. It's only going to be easy to scale. And that brings me to my note that like most people is obviously not going to have unlimited capital. And the less capital you have, the more picky you need to be with what you're buying. And it's the hardest part when you're a new seller because you don't really know what to buy, but you really need to control your risk. And of course, there's evaluating the Keepa graph, and you can watch some of my videos to really learn how to evaluate a Keepa graph. But the biggest thing for you is going to be controlled buying at the beginning. If something says it sells 30 to 50 times a month, don't buy 30 to 50. Be controlled. Never spend more than 10% of all your capital on a specific ASIN. Because again, one bad move could really hurt you and your business. And the really only way to succeed with Amazon is sticking its way out. My first year, I did not make enough profit to go full time. Same with the second year, nowhere near. But when third year, something really clicked and helped me really scale a lot quicker to now that I've been doing this full time since year 3. And that's because I didn't make that many big mistakes. All the money that was lost was controlled risks. And I never really made any big bets that had me so leveraged that if it didn't pan out, I would quit Amazon. Because if you don't quit, you're never gonna fail. I know it's cliche, but it's true. And as much as I make this business model sound great, and it is, it can really change lives, don't risk your rent money. That means that I'm telling you, you need 1,000 or 3,000 to start selling. And hopefully I'm dynamic enough where I get you excited about trying to sell on Amazon. But at the same time, I don't want you saying like Anthony says, I need to put 3,000. I'm going to take money that I have aside for my kids. I'm going to take money I have aside for rent, and I'm going to go invest it in Amazon. This is a long-term game, guys. There's no month in your first year that you're going to be able to pull out $5,000 of profit. You need to be reinvesting that into your business. So don't risk anything you can't lose. It's the most cliche advice, but certainly in this business, many things could go wrong. There is a big upside with Amazon, but there is a downside too. You have to purchase this inventory. And what happens if you lose it? What happens if it gets destroyed? You need a backup plan. You need to be able to sell it on eBay, on Marketplace, to get back some money into your pocket. And if you're doing that with money that you need, you're going to be in a situation where you're always trying to get a quick sale. And that is not how you make profit in this business. Because a lot of people meet with me and they ask me the question, it was like how much I need to start selling on Amazon. I really want to say that you need minimum 2,000, right? The middle between 1,000 and 3. And there's nothing wrong with starting small. Starting small will allow you to build confidence so you can then start purchasing bigger and bigger quantities. Because if ever you want to get to that point of 10,000, 20,000 in sales, you got to remember something. We're selling for double how much we purchased for. So if we want to do $10,000 in sale in a month, well, we need to sell $5,000 worth of costs. And that's sold inventory. If you think you're going to buy $5,000 worth of products and sell 100% of it inside 30 days, I'm sorry, you're in the wrong business model. Things take time to sell. Now, hopefully we're aiming for 70% of that inventory to sell inside 30 days, but there's going to be a balance that it's going to go and not pan out as you thought it was. And it's going to take a little bit longer to sell. So that means if you want $10,000 in sales, you probably need to have purchased around $7,000 to $8,000 in the previous month worth of inventory, the time it checks in Amazon that it sells, to eventually hit that 10K. And then you want to grow even more, you want to keep scaling, you just need to invest more and more. Because if you want to do 30K, that means you need to invest 15K, even more, because not everything might have sold. Same thing with the 50K and the 100K. If you see me do 100K, that means I sold $50,000 worth of inventory, and that's not pocket change. You need to figure out a way to get that money, whether it's through your own 9-to-5 investing, whether it's money that you've put aside for yourself that was ready to start a business, or whether it's through line of credits and controlled risk with credit cards. Now, don't do that, obviously, without any formal education on the risks behind getting debt with Amazon. And I'm going to be making a video on that soon. I want to start making videos every single day. So I'm going to be posting smaller videos like this, answering a subject, a topic, going in detail. I'd really appreciate comments on what you would like to see. These videos are going to be 5 to 7 minutes long, talking. And the more you guys give me ideas of good questions that sellers have, the more I'm going to be able to create valuable talks like this. I want to have 2 videos out every week that are going to be a little bit more detailed, that 15-20 minute style of me sourcing on Tuesdays and Fridays, but I'd like to be posting every single day. So these videos are going to be coming out. Please leave a comment if you enjoyed it. And then also, if you have a question that you want answered in this style of video, go ahead and leave it. And if you want to work with me in a coaching style where I'm really going to take you from 12 weeks, it's like business school just for Amazon, you'll also find that linked in the comments.